All right, now picture this. You're sitting on a beach in retirement, and while sipping on a cold drink, relaxing, your dividend stocks are paying you. I mean, that's the dream, right? But here's the catch. A lot of investors don't actually plan for how dividends are going to fit into their retirement. And that's why so many people end up actually working longer than they really want to. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how dividend investing can transform your retirement plan. We're going to cover the role that dividends play in creating reliable passive income, how much you really need to live off of dividends, and the key mistakes that you need to avoid so you don't run out of money when you most need it. So if you want to learn how to retire earlier, safer, and with dividends that you can count on, stick with me until the end, because this right here is the ultimate dividend retirement blueprint. So here's why dividends and retirement go hand in hand. When you stop working, your paycheck disappears. That's the scary part, but dividend stocks keep sending you paychecks every single quarter, and sometimes even monthly, whether you work or not. Unlike selling off your stocks to create income, dividends let you live off your income while keeping your shares intact. That means that your money keeps growing and you're not going to be forced to sell at the worst possible times, like during a market crash. And this is why so many retirees just rely on dividend investing. And that's because it creates stability in an otherwise unpredictable market. Let's talk some numbers. If you wanted $40,000 a year of retirement income and your dividend portfolio yields a 4% yield, you would need a $1 million portfolio to achieve this goal. If you want $20,000 a year, you would only need $500,000 invested. And now, I must admit, this is not a one-size-fits-all type of formula, because the yield depends on the stocks or ETFs that you actually pick. Some investors go for higher yields, but the risk is also higher. And for me personally, if I were to retire tomorrow, I would like to have that 3 to 4% sweet spot with solid dividend growth. The bottom line, with dividend investing, you have a clear, measurable target. You know exactly how much you need invested to earn the income that you want on a yearly basis. One of the biggest benefits during retirement is dividend growth. Just think about it. Inflation eats away at your money every single year. But if you invest in companies that actually increase their dividends every single year, like Dividend aristocrats, your income is actually going to grow faster than inflation. So not only do you keep up with rising costs, your purchasing power increases over time as well. And to be quite frank with you, that's something that most bonds or fixed pensions can't really do for you. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're probably telling yourself, what if the company cuts its dividend? That's why it's so important to analyze the dividend safety. Look at payout ratios, look at the cash flow, look at the debt levels of the company. And if you want a little bit of a cheat code here, just stick with the companies that have a long track record of paying their dividend through recessions. Remember, a safe 3% yield is a lot better than chasing a risky 9% yield that could disappear overnight. In your retirement, stability is everything. Here's how I'd think about building a dividend portfolio for retirement. First and foremost, I would love to have a super solid foundation of dividend ETFs. ETFs like SCHD, VYM, or VIG for diversification. Then I would add some core stocks in there, like some Dividend aristocrats or some reliable blue chips. And then I would have a little bit of an optional boost in there as well. A fewer high yield positions like some REITs or utilities, but only as a smaller slice of the portfolio. This balance right there would give me steady income, safety, and growth all in one. And let's not underestimate the psychological benefit here. Knowing you've got dividends hitting your account every month or every quarter is incredibly reassuring during retirement. It pretty much feels like a paycheck, even though you're not working anymore. That peace of mind is what allows retirees to sleep well at night, knowing that their investments are actually taking care of them. So here's the takeaway. Dividends aren't just extra money. They're one of the most powerful tools for building a retirement plan that lasts. They give you income you can count on, protection against inflation, and the confidence that you won't have to sell your investments just to survive. If you're serious about retiring on dividends, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment down below and let me know, what is your dividend retirement goal? Is it $4,500 a month? Is it $7,500 a month? Drop it down in the comments below and let's talk about it. And with that being said, I will catch you on the next one. Peace.